Hello there and welcome back to my Let's Remember. Yeah, on the Sega Saturn. This is part 2 of Jill's playthrough, and in this part we're just gonna potter around the mansion. We're in currently the M storeroom. That is the wrong button. So it sent me all... Wait, I'm so used to pressing A as select and B to go back, and it's swapped in this. And there's probably an option to, you have once again entered the world of survival horror. I guess there is an option, or probably good luck, thank you. A way to swap it in the options menu, but I'll just have to get used to it. Anyway, right, so let's dump the save ink ribbon in there. And yeah, that should be fine. And then we'll grab this here. This should be like a fertilizer or weed killer or something like that. Well, you take the chemical. Well, it's chemical, but it's it will need it to help kill weeds. Let's examine that real quick while we're here. Check. Says earth on it for some reason. A chemical to kill the weeds. Herbicide. There we go. That's what it's called. Herbicide. Trying to think. Do we need to carry that around now, or can we dump that off? We can dump that off. There's a save point there. We can go and re-pick that up. So let's dump that off now. Pop that there. Right. That sounds good. Okay. So let's get out of here and continue onwards with our journey through the Spencer Mansion. Because that's what the mansion's called, Spencer Mansion. So yeah, right, I'm just going to have a slurp of my smoothie while it loads. I think the only problem with the Saturn game really is that it does take a little longer to load. Well, there's another herb there, but I'm going to leave that there for now. I'll come back and get that later. Now, if you pop up here, up some stairs, we'll be on the top part of this floor with some zombies to take care of. I think there's 3 up here. I might be wrong. There's one around the corner. It looks there's one there. They don't really notice you. That's a weird noise, that. I know they sound like they're sliding with it. Oh no, he's noticed me. That one is just doesn't give 2 hoots that I'm here. He's like, yeah, whatever. I'm just chilling out right now. Oh, he's dead. Great. Wasted a bullet. Well done, me. Come by. We've got plenty of bullets, though, anyway. Yeah, he's just standing there. He's like, oh, what a beautiful wall that is. Anyway, once we've popped out a little bit more... Oh, no, he's still not noticed me. Oh, there we go. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on, Jill. He's getting close. They make the weirdest noises in this game. Oh, he's getting up. That's some wasted bullets. Go on, Jill. There we go. He's down. Wonderful. He should be down for good now, yeah. Let's go and reload the gun in the menu. Always reload the gun in the menu. It's my tip. If you these old games, you can reload your guns in the menu. Do it. It saves you having reloading frames. And possibly getting nommed by a zombie. Right. Got anything to say about that picture there? No. Right, there's a door here. We'll go through that door. I don't think we can go through that door. I'm not sure if there's a zombie around the corner. Oh, there's only 2 zombies. My apologies. Anyway. With that, we're going to make our way through this room here. You've unlocked it. And then this takes us back into a place we haven't been to yet, actually, so there's no even point comment. Well, this commentary's terrible, as usual. Classic music. Like, there shouldn't be a zombie down this corner now. So if you go into here, we're going to a room which has a couple of goodies to pick up. And then if you go through the other door in this room, it takes you back into that corridor with the banister that we were just in. So there's a book here to read, a file. Here we go. Botany book about medicinal herbs. As you may know, there are many plants that have medicinal effects. Since ancient times, humans have been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we are going to sample 3 herbs that grow around the Raccoon Mountains and give their outlines as examples of those plants with medical properties. Each herb has different colours and different effects as medical plants. The green one recovers physical strength. The blue one neutralises natural toxins, while the red herb does not have any effect by itself. The red herb is only effective when it is mixed with other herbs. It's only effective when you mix it with a green herb, actually. Doesn't really... There's no point. I don't think you even can mix it with the blue on its own. For example, if you mix this herb with the herb that recovers physical strength, the recovery effect will be tripled. By adjusting the amount and experimenting with these 3 herbs, you can create various kinds of medicines, but I'll leave the details in your hands because that's the best way to acquire true knowledge. Is it? Is it really? Is that really? I mean, what happens if we mix the herbs and then it kills us? I never got that ending there. I know, Jill. Maddening. Nothing uncommon. Nothing uncommon. No. Yeah, now that door will take us back out to that room with the banister, if you remember, so no need to do that just yet. Nothing uncommon. It's well arranged. Well, that's good. I thought there was some more in here. I think it might be just Chris's scenario. That something's in there. Anyway, we're going to go pop this way again. And we're going to go on to the top floor. Now we can. I'll be back here later, so it's okay. We're going to take care of this zombie. A little tip here is just to wait for the zombies to come on screen so you know for a fact that you're hitting it. Oh, it's lobbed his arm off. Oh, he's got an arm off. I mean, this was genuinely, back in the day, quite terrifying. People were genuinely scared, genuinely scared of this game, and rightly so. It is a bit of a scary game. Now, I don't think I have the key for. I think it's armor. Yeah. Right. Oh, there's never. His arms just fell off again. Blimey! What are these arms stuck on by like blue tack? Right, he's not dead still. He's not bleeding. Wait for him to get up. And he's dead. There we go. Run past him. And we'll go back. And now this will take us back into the main hall, if you remember. We all know, really, don't we? I mean, I think people who've played horror games know the
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
It's not a weapon, it's ammo. For a weapon, you got the acid rounds. They are great ammo, though. Cheers, Barry. I love how he says it's great against living things. Well, unfortunately, Barry, zombies are dead. That's the whole point of them, Barry. They're dead. So, I guess these aren't very good against those. Right, with that then, we might as well go and pick up the gun that the gun that these are used for, which is a Jill-only weapon. Chris doesn't get this weapon, annoyingly. But we'll go and get that now then. In this scenario, I'm pretty sure there's like a small key there. In Chris's scenario, whereas Jill doesn't need a small keys as she has the lockpick. I hope this blood isn't from my teammates. Oh. Don't worry, it isn't. I lie! It is! Should have waited on that commentary there until... Never mind. Right, so we're outside now. On this lovely porch. I think there's some... I thought there was handgun bullets around here, but I might have been wrong. It very well might have been the remake. Anyway, so we're outside. You can see some lovely forest in the background. And talking about forest... It's Forrest! He's been pecked to death by crows. These crows. Right, pick up that gun there, Jill, quickly. Thank you. So yeah, he's been holding the bazooka, which is a fantastic weapon. And now hopefully we'll get out of here without getting pecked by the crows. Yay! We did. Sometimes you do. You can actually pick up the bazooka without triggering the crows. But you only trigger the crows by looking at the corpse of Forrest. So, but with that, we now have the weapon that these acid rounds are for. There it is, bazooka. We'll check this. There it is. It's a lovely gun. Explosive are loaded. Right. So the problem with in Resident Evil 1, which might throw some spots of blood are here and there. Okay. just I didn't press any buttons except the run button, and she just stopped, went, oh, blood. She's the old, alright, she must be taking after Barry. Blimey. Anyway, yeah, in this game, you can, in later games, you can equip any rounds in the later game it's called a grenade launcher. In this game it's called bazooka. You can if it's loaded with, let's say, acid rounds and you want to put explosive rounds in, you can just put the explosive rounds in. In this game you have to actually use all the rounds that are in the bazooka before you can then oh bugger. Before then you can put new rounds in, which is highly aggravating. And also in later games, the bullets will stack, so you can like put 24 in the grenade launcher, and it will just stack inside the gun. In this game, it doesn't. I want to get him going like this and get him stuck on the statue. Oh, you know what? We need the knife to do this, but you can knife him through the statue. It's a good way of saving bullets, but I don't have the knife with me, do I? I dropped it off because I never use the knife. Unless I'm going for a knife-only run. Oop. Oh, there we go. There's a snippet of reloading outside the menu there. These zombie AI in this game are a little dumb. There's a tactic that you can do, and I'm not doing it because it breaks the game, where you can hug walls, and the zombies will then go towards a wall, and you can run past zombies very easily. It's so easy then not to even bother using your weapons at all, but I don't want to do that. I like killing them. You know, it's fun. But anyway, what you want to do is push the statue. I don't think you've got anything to say about the statue, no. You want to push the statue here, and then do some vandalism by pushing it off the edge here. Whee! We're going, Jill. We'll come back to get that later. But here we go. We're on the top part of the dining room. Oh, get around there, Jill. Thank you. Let's pop through this door. But yeah, so it's called bazooka in this game, and it's okay. It's okay. It's just it's more faff. It's more tedious to shoot it and load ammo in it. Annoyingly. So we're in a new part of the area of the mansion. Now we haven't seen this place yet. Look at that. Lovely detail on these zombies for like what 96. I just love how different this game is compared to all the other ones. Oh, he's a bit fast, this one. Oh, bugger, missed. Right. Oh, whoops. Look, I'm not reloading the menu now. I'm not taking my own advice. Right. And there we go. And he's dead. They're all bleeding jam very nicely. What does he say out the window? The howling of an animal can be heard on and off. Oh, that's very ominous there. I think there's another zombie around the corner. Oh, no, there isn't. Oh, right. Well then, hush my mouth. This way is completely locked. I think you need a key of a helmet for this door. A carving of a helmet, yeah. And that door here needs a passcode. A numeric key panel. You don't know the pass number. So yeah, we can't go that way. So we'll head downstairs. Here we go. So, yeah, I love this game. I really do. It was, what, 96 I think this game... Yeah, because it's 25 years ago this year. The 25-year anniversary was this... Yeah. And it's... And I still really do think this game... There's a zombie this side there. I just want to get into this room quickly, as this room is a save room. I do think this game is still held up fine. And then if this game is a bit too archaic for you, then play the remake, because that's my favourite Resident Evil game, is the remake. Yeah. Vitamins and serums, or vitamins and serums. So this is where we can dump off some stuff, which I'll be dumping off the bazooka, as I really don't need it right now, and I will be taking out the herbicide. There we go. There's a save point in here as well. Yeah, there's serums there. You want to note that there are serums here. There's also an ink ribbon on the bed, but we don't need that just yet. Let's pop out. I'm not going to kill a zombie. I might see if I can run past him, actually. There's real no point fighting these zombies here. That one just stays there, doesn't really care. I think... There he is. Whoop! Sometimes he's on the other side. Yeah, hug the wall. Hug the wall. Right, go through this door. It's locked. Oh, never mind. It's armor. My bad. I thought that was a lockpick door. It's the armor key. We'll come back to that door then. So this is a nice blue room. Hello. Take care of the zombie. Why not? He's right here. Blimey. Oh, I've run out of bullets. Way! That's actually... Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Oh, I went through the door again. Why did I do that? Because I thought I was going to press the run button, but I didn't. I pressed the use button. As usual, I'm pressing the wrong button. This is a terrible playthrough. Don't watch this playthrough. It's awful. It's run out of bullets as well. How can I have run out of bullets? Well, I can tell you how I run out of bullets. I've been killing everything. That's why. Don't really matter, to be honest. You can run past him easy enough. I bet he's going to be back up again. Yeah, that's aggravating, that. I'll just sod it. Yeah, let's go this way. Into the, like a little greenhouse area, I guess. And this is where we need the herbicide, as there is a kind of like a plant in the way. There, you can see the little tentacles. If you get near it, it will hurt you and push you back. So what you need to do is go over here, examine this. An old pump. Water seems to be sent from here. The lid is open. Good. And then what you need to do is dump the herbicide in there. That will kill that plant. And then we have got a safe passage past it. And also there's a huge amounts of herbs on the side there. In the remake, they make this into a puzzle where you have to make sure you turn... There's like an option to turn it left or right or something. One option kills a plant and the other option kills all the herbs. Which is... I like that little puzzle. But with this, I think this is going to be the armor key. So we'll examine that. Or check, should I say. Zoom in. There it is. Carving of armor. Wonderful. Very useful, that. And while we're here, we'll pick up a couple of these herbs. So here is a red herb. Will you take the red herb? Yes, please. And then if we examine it, or check, should I say? It's a local herb, and it's red. So what you can do with this, I'm just going to pick up a couple more. Hold on, the other one here, and then I'll mix them. What we can do with those is mix the red and the greens together, and that will give us a full heal, which is absolutely delightful in a game like this. It's weird. I'm swimming in health. I've got, like, herbs everywhere. I've got a first aid, but ammo, I've just thought, yeah, let's shoot everything. Right, you combine that, you'll get, will you mix the herbs, yeah. Then you get, like, a red and a green herb. I don't know where she got the paper from, but whatever. It's a mixture of green and red herbs. Yep, lovely. And then that was we'll combine those two. Yep, we are good to go. We'll come back. Oh, don't pick that up. I pressed the wrong button again. I'm so not used to this control scheme. I need to keep remembering. It's A to run, B to examine every time. You got anything to say about this in here? No. Yeah, I will say the transparency on the PlayStation obviously is better because they actually use transparency in that game, whereas this one they didn't. But I still prefer the colours on this game much more. It's much more vibrant. Right, so the zombie's still here. Hello. The zombie here. Now I need to get in there. I might demonstrate the shotgun here. Now, the shotgun's super powerful, limited ammo. If you aim up on a zombie, you blast their heads off. Very useful. Very, very useful. And if we will go through this door, you can unlock it. And this will take us back into that iconic corridor that we all know and love. But yeah, I'm just having fun. I'm just shooting all the guns here. I don't care about ammo really. Yeah, so we're back here again. Have fun. You do get tons of ammo. I mean, at the end of the game, you usually got 60 pistol bullets left. So, you know, I always say, go fire your weapons, fire them. Well, we're gonna pop through this door here real quick. You have used the lockpick into another. This whole game is just iconic. I keep saying iconic as a word, but this is another iconic room. They're actually releasing a new Resident Evil film this month, because I'm playing this in November 2021, and they actually used this coming up. Nothing special. None of them looks useful. Pick this up. This is a magazine, which is great. I think it's 15, so that's perfect. Got pistol bullets now. Oh, come on. Come on. I don't know why I didn't combine that with that. There we are. But yeah, and they're using this iconic text suit. So if you go around here and you examine this book here. Dun dun dun! Just blast his head off. Easier. You haven't really got enough time for use your pistol really, unless you run past him quickly. But he is yielding some shotgun shells for us, which is very nice. We'll examine those right now. Here we are. What does that say on there? Can you read it? Cartridges. Can't quite read that text there, but yeah. Shells for the shotgun. And then also, there's a very iconic note here to read, or file. Keeper's Diary. May 9th, 1998. At night, we played poker with Scott the guard, Alias, and Steve the researcher. Steve was really lucky, but I think he was cheating. What a scumbag. May 10th, 1998. Today, a high-ranking researcher asked me to take care of a new monster. It looks like a gorilla without any skin. They told me to feed them live food. When I threw in a pig, they were playing with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before they actually ate it. May 11th, 1998. Around 5 o'clock this morning, Scott came in and woke me up suddenly. He was wearing a protection suit that looked like a spacesuit. He told me to put one on as well. I heard there was an accident in the basement lab. It's no wonder. Those researchers never rest, even at night. May 12th, 1998. I've been wearing this annoying spacesuit since yesterday. My skin grows musty, and I feel very itchy. By way of revenge, I didn't feed those dogs today. Now I feel better. May 13th, 1998. I went to the medical room because my back is all swollen and it feels itchy. They put a big bandage on my back, and the doctor told me I didn't need to wear the spacesuit anymore. I guess I can sleep well tonight. May 14th, 1998. When I woke up this morning, I found another blister on my foot. It was annoying, and I ended up dragging my foot as I went to the dog's pen. They had been quiet since morning, which is very unusual. I found that some of them had escaped. I'll be in real trouble if the higher-ups found out. May 15th, 1998. Even though I didn't feel well, I decided to go and see Nancy. It's my first day off in a long time, but I was stopped by the guard on my way out. They say the company has ordered that no one leaves the grounds. I can't even make a phone call. What kind of joke is this? May 16th, 1998. I heard a researcher who tried to escape from this mansion was shot last night. My entire body feels burning and itchy at night. When I was scratching the swelling on my arm, a lump of rotten fresh flesh dropped off. What the hell is happening to me? May 19th, 1998. Fever gone but itchy. Hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy Scott came. Ugly face so killed him. Tasty. 4. Itchy. Tasty. Oh, the itchy tasty. Oh, iconic. I want to get that tattooed on my arm. Itchy tasty. I don't know, I love that. Anything else to say about the desk? No. What about the cupboard? You can actually go in the cupboard if you want. But yeah, here we go. Very iconic, that. I think it would have been better if they read that and then he burst through the cupboard. But in this game, it does it the other way around. I believe in the remake, it bursts through after you read it. I think they swapped it around in the remake. I haven't played the remake in a few years, actually. I need to get around to replaying that. Anyway, right. So we're just gonna quit the gun again, and we're going to make a shot this way to pick up a blue jewel that dropped in the dining room. Around here. This game is actually longer than I remember sometimes. It's quick to speedrun it, but when you're playing it casually like this, it is actually quite long. It's not as short as you kind of think. There's a blue jewel here, shining on the ground. To be honest, I would keep this because it'd be worth probably quite a bit of money. To re-examine it. There we are. I think in the PlayStation version it's transparent, but unfortunately not in this version. It's shining beautifully, blue jewel. Lovely. Let's go and plop that blue jewel into a thing, which is back through this door and back through that corridor. Yeah, I love this. There's just something hokey about this game, and it has got some fantastic atmosphere. Still, I think this is I'm playing this in the dark, and it's as I play all my horror games in the dark. And I think it's still held up fantastically. Horror-wise. It's still got that music, that chilling music in the background. It's beautiful. So with that jewel, you want to go into this room around here. This is where you plop the jewels in. It becomes very important. There's 2 jewels. There's a blue one and a red one. And you need to plop both of them in here at one point. So re-examine it. It reads, some tigers have a red eye and a blue eye. So it's hinting that, yes, you need to stick this in here. And that reveals something that we need, which is a crest. There we go. Will you take the wind crest? Yes. So we need to find 4 of these crests. That's one of them. I like to pop that in now, and then I'm going to pop back to the save room and stick it in. the thing. We'll examine it. Here we are, Wind Crest. I love that art on there. It's really nice. I mean, I'm not lying, but the models they've done on the Sega Saturn are actually really impressive, considering it can't do 3D. It represents wind. I could think of another drawing that could represent wind. Oh, sorry. Anyway, right. So we're gonna grab that. We're gonna head back to the save point, and we're going to well, we're just going to head back there real quick. Should be a zombie on the way, so we got to be quick. He's still potting around there. There he is. Leave it. I'll leave him be. He's not doing any harm. There's also the door here we can open now as well. You have used the armor key. I can't remember what's in here actually. I think I know what's in here. In here is something that we don't really need. You might need it in Jill's playthrough, but you definitely need it in Chris's playthrough. Here's a clip, but I have no space for it. But in here is the broken shotgun. You can't carry more items. I'll come back and get that. There's no need for it, but there's also a desk here. You can use the lockpick. And inside are some shotgun shells, which I do want. I knew there were shotgun shells in here, which I definitely wanted to pick up. There we are. But it's a weird room. It's just a blank room with a table and like a cupboard shelf unit. Weird. But yes, with the broken shotgun, if you in Chris's scenario, to get the shotgun, you need to replace the shotgun with the broken shotgun. Forgot you were there. Bloody hell! That was. Game still can get you going. Oh, game still makes you panic. A testament to how great design this is. But yeah, you replace the shotgun with the broken shotgun to get it, and you also might have to do with that with Jill, depending on how you play the game. Anyway, let's pop the wind crest back there. We'll pop that in there too, as we don't need it. And I'm not sure if I want to keep the shotgun shells. I might find more, you see, then it'll be pointless. We'll keep that as it is. Right, good. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll trying to think of what to do now. We need to go get the crests. We have the keys to get the crests now. I think we'll go and get one crest. So let's do that. Did I kill all those? I thought I killed that zombie. Did it not like bleed? Did I thought it would bleed and then bled out and then it didn't? I don't know. Unless they respawned, but I didn't think zombies respawned in this game. Never mind. Just gonna make it fun trying to dodge things, that's all. Anyway, right, we're gonna pop back. Go back all the way we came. Back into the main room, and we're gonna do a puzzle. Yeah, we'll do a puzzle. I'm kind of doing this a weird way, actually. Because we need to. There's going to be a thing that'll happen. Actually, no, we'll go and do that. We'll go and do that way. I know what we'll do. I figured it out in my head. I've planned it now. Alright, so we want to pop all the way back here. And we're going to meet a friend. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. That's what we're going to do. Alright, so we want to pop into this door. Use, I think it's locked. Yeah, armor key. And we'll have a cutscene. And then we have to go and do something. You don't actually have to do this, but we'll do it. Here we go. Cutscene awaits. Brilliant cutscene.
Richard,
What happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
Ouch! It's not poisonous, it's venomous. Poisonous is something that you eat. You eat something poisonous. Venomous is something that injects venom into, like poison, like venom into you. Venomous, not poison. If a snake had like skin that was covered in poison and you ate it, then it was a poisonous snake. Anyway, we need to go back to that save room where we saw the vitamins and serums. I think you can go back in and talk to him. Or Jill will have something to say. I think you're on a timer for this. If you don't do it in a certain amount of time, Richard will die. Doesn't really matter if he dies or not in this game. At all.
Be careful.
Unlike you there.
Be careful.
Alright, I'll try to be careful. Be careful! I gotta say, I love the graphics. It really does look quite gruesome, that bite wound on his shoulder there. But what was I saying? Yes, you can actually keep the serum. You pick up the serum, you can actually keep it if you want. And I think if you keep it, it acts as a blue herb. If you don't actually give it to Richard, but we will. In this game, it is really just pointless to do this. It really is pointless. But in the remake, it is beneficial to actually save Richard for a reason. But we'll get to that when I play the remake, which is my favourite Resident Evil game. Because I loved this one. I played the second one first, and I completed the second one first, and then I played this one. Just because the box art on this game looks odd. And I like the skull design on Resident Evil 2's box. The one in Europe, anyway, it's a skull design. When I played this one, I think this one scared me more, made me more creeped out, because the atmosphere in this game is much better, I think, than 2. But 2 is more fun to play because it's fixed some of the broken things in it. Some of the odd game design choices. Like the bazooka. And 6 inventories that Chris has. They made that both the characters in number 2 have 8, which is beautiful. That's why I just enjoy playing Jill more. It is really just down to that she has 8 inventory slots. I can't stand the idea of 6. Anyway, let's get in here quickly and pick up that serum. We'll go back, give him the serum. Then we'll make a beeline to a puzzle. We'll do the puzzle. Then we'll do a save. And we'll call that part 2. I think that's a good idea. Here we go. Will you take the serum? Beautiful. Let's examine that serum real quick. Serum. There it is. It actually has the word serum on the bottle. I like that. Only 1 dose is left. Yeah, you can use it yourself, and it acts as a blue herb. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm pretty sure I've done that. If I haven't, I must have dreamt it. Anyway, leg it around here before these get me. But yes, the first part of this mansion is to get the 4 crests. There's 4 crests, so we need to get them. That's the old. That's the puzzle. Oh, that's actually what I like about the remake. Just talk about the remake. Is that they if you're a fan of this game and you haven't played the remake because you don't like playing modern consoles, even though it's came out on the GameCube, but I mean they've re-released it on modern consoles, which is it's all right. I prefer playing it on the GameCube. But besides that, anyway, no, I do highly suggest playing the remake of this game because they just made it so much better. And I love that what they did is they played with your expectations. If you're fans of the first game, you kind of went in with the remake thinking, oh, they just like made the graphics all fancy and everything, but they didn't. They actually changed a lot of the puzzles and twisted some of the ideas around, and it was really well done. It's easily the best Resident Evil game. It's my favorite, and then I would say it's 2 purely because of nostalgia. If it wasn't for 2, I don't think I wouldn't be into playing horror games. That's really what kickstarted my love for horror games. And then it would be Resident Evil 7. I absolutely adored 7. It was a return to formula, and I was so happy with 7. And then they went and ruined it with 8. 8's not a bad game, it's just action-based more than 7. 7 was more about scary horror, and 8 was like, let's kill everything! Which is fine. Some people like that style. Anyway, right, let's go and give the serum to old Richard here.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
I think a bandage might have been better than the serum, Jill. Richard is dead. Oh, well, yeah, so pointless doing it. I mean, I think even if you don't give the serum, you'll still get these clips off him. I think he might have 2, or he might just have... No, he just has 1. No, he's not as prepared as old Kenneth was. Anyway, we'll pop back into that room later. I don't have any need to go in there just yet. There's no point going up there just yet. Actually, one of the keys I have is for that door actually up there, but and it's just for that door. But we're just going to use the helmet, the armor key on here, and we're going to do a puzzle, quote unquote puzzle. It's not really a puzzle. It's quite simple to figure this one out. Well, this is for another crest, so we might as well get it while we're here. So what you need to do, as you can see, there's some vents on the floor there. There is a button there. What you have to do, heavy-looking suits of armor, what you need to do is move those statues over these vents and then press the button. If you don't, toxic gas will come out and it will poison you. So you don't want to do that. I don't like walking over the button. I think if you do, it doesn't really do anything. You have to examine it, but yeah, make sure they're fully over, otherwise you will be poisoned, and that will not be good. So yeah, it's a little bit of a puzzle. It's one of those things where you would have to press the button and then go, oh no, and then you know then to put these over it. But if you press the button now, yeah, you do have to examine it. There's a switch. Will you push it? Yes. That reveals that in there. And because those are over the vents, we won't get poisoned. I'm not sure if you actually move them out of the way, if the poison gas escapes, actually. I'm not sure if that happens. I don't want to test it out. I've never ever done it. It might do. It might not. I don't know, but I'm not testing it. If you muck up, I think if you leave and re-enter the room, the toxic gas goes away. So it's not a problem. But there we go. That's. I think in the remake they make that into an actual puzzle of some sorts with the suits of armor. Anyway, right, that's that done. We need to go through this door. This leads us back into the corridor with the save room, and we'll do a save, and then that'll be part 2. So we've done quite a bit in this episode. We got 2 crests. we've got ourselves a... Did I get the bazooka in this part? Or was it the last? No, it was this part, yeah. And there's a tiny door in the corner there. Yeah, we did quite a bit here, I think. And in the next episode, we will go and examine what is in the room past where Richard got poisoned. And we'll do some other stuff. We're getting quite close to getting all the crests, actually. There's I know where the remaining ones are. I play this game quite a bit, so I'm quite familiar with the old classic Resi games. So we're going to dump off everything that we don't need in here. Which we don't need that. Plop you there. And that's pretty much everything. I want to keep everything else. I'll be using those keys up in soon anyway, actually. And I want to take the ink ribbon out. There we are. Lovely. Right, well, there we go. That's been part 2. I hope you've enjoyed this part. You can save your progress with this. Will you use the ink ribbon? Yes. There we go. Jill, O2, M, store room 1F. So the next part will be going around the mansion again, doing mansion-y things. We'll be getting to the 2 crests. We'll be going to all the doors that we can do right now. And that'll be the next part, part 3. And doing all that stuff. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Join back for part 3 if you wish, for more Resident Evil fun and action. So until then, take care, have a lovely day, stay safe out there, don't get bitten, and bye for now. So impatient, that Jill.